Yeah! Oh, yes!
Oh my God!
Like that.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
That put the tingles in my jangles. What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are doing episodes 3 and 4 of Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else this series is going to offer. I really liked those first 2 episodes. I thought they were really fun. I'm hoping to see a little more punches of animation that are a little unique to what we've seen before in the regular Star Wars shows. Really liking it so far. If you guys want to watch along with us, you can watch along, of course, on Patreon. We'll have all the episodes for this, plus all the other shows we're watching. We're literally watching 6 shows at the same time right now, and it's been a lot of fun. Also, let us know how you feel about the show. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't done that already. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that's very painterly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks good.
Get out. Don't let the door hit you, where the good Lord split you.
Split ya, brother.
T.
You are beginning to see things from a new perspective.
Oh, God.
What is this?
Cassius T. Please join me.
Cassius?
In a clay pot?
My name?
Yes, it would be proper. Please sit.
The Darth Maul voice is downright seductive.
I can tell that you are settled on who you believe I am. Would you like me to be that person? I am capable.
Oh, that's scary.
Jeez, okay.
I suppose concern for your well-being doesn't fit with what you've been told about me.
I see a murderer.
Well,
Well.
my master cast me aside. I had to find my own way.
Ooh.
My brother was murdered. My mother was murdered. All by the same enemy who destroyed your orders. Am I nothing alike?
Oh.
That's good. I can work with that.
Oh,
Guys can
scary.
deceive you. Don't trust them. That's really cool.
I almost expect Darth Maul to like come out from the corner and say, "What's thou like to live deliciously?"
We started the spaceport.
And what of Riley's match? That is today, if I am not mistaken.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta go be a dad.
I will investigate the ports on your behalf, Captain. Unlike you, I am rested and enjoy repetitive, potentially thankless tasks.
Okay, all right.
Also, he went home and was called back to duty like 3 minutes after being in there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Cut him some slack.
Yeah, that man works too hard.
How does it feel to wield a lightsaber?
Yeah, dude. Of
again?
course he works hard. He's Mexican, dude. Working hard in the galaxy. What's the name of this planet? Janix? What's the name of it?
I'm not foolish enough to fight you.
Foolish? No. Untested? Perhaps.
Oh no.
Training vigorously to achieve something that few could, only to be denied.
Just cut through it.
The Jedi wanted to destroy me. You could be the one to...
Darth Gaslight over here.
Darth mind control.
I need the location of the next Pyke shipment.
I'm trying to readjust my brain into getting back to the sort of ways of the Sith and the Jedi and these training moments, you know?
I'm picking up unusual activity on my senses.
And the Sith manipulates, too.
Oh, yeah.
They appeal
Yeah.
to your
I mean, the
to your
Jedi does too, though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We don't know anything.
Give him a message from Mark Grimm.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
I like these purple blasters here. I like it. They're like purpley pink.
Mace Windu would approve.
Yeah.
You are being detained for questioning.
Ooh, nice.
Wow. Okay, Two Boots. I like this guy.
That's clean. That's clean.
I like a droid that can move, you know? We all
Yeah.
grew up with C-3PO,
Capable
but it's
droid.
like, dude, yeah, I like a physically capable droid. He's just two-boot goofing. This one, that's all he's doing. Just
Yeah.
two-boot goofing.
Two-boot goofing.
Riley,
What is this, Spaceball?
They're gonna call it something.
Gobo's parents saved you a seat.
no, I'm fine down here, man. Closer to the action.
Right.
Mr. Gobo's there, though. You got to go talk to Mr. Gobo. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, this guy's cool. I want to see more of him. I'll stay.
Oh, this
Why are you
guy. Yeah,
following
yeah, yeah.
I mean you no harm. I'd like to speak with you.
About your insurance policy.
The one you apprehended.
Your niece. Who are you?
I'm her uncle, Daki.
Daki.
All right, cool.
She's an innocent bystander, caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What does he want with your niece?
That, too, is a mystery.
Oh, great. Another one.
Clearly weren't around during the Jedi Order.
Suppose the Empire could help clean things up.
We don't want that kind of attention around here. Once they show up, they're never gonna leave.
Buddy.
Yup.
Yep.
You're no fan of the Empire either.
Is anybody?
Captain Code 93 at the docks.
What? I'm on my way.
No, come on. Oh, man. You missing it.
Dude, your kid's not gonna like that. Dang.
Jeez.
You hate an absentee parent.
Yeah, dude.
The Jedi were once revered protectors of the galaxy, but now they are considered traitors.
That feels scary, dude. Jesus.
Satanas.
Have you ever encountered one of the Jedi hunters? Are you even prepared?
I'll take my chances.
Ooh, with a force jump? Let's go. And he's already right above you.
Is there a rational basis for this assertion, or is it personal, seeing as your former wife works for the Empire?
Oh, damn, two boots.
I've seen what they do. They ruin lives.
If we're ill-equipped to handle this matter,
Two boots, drop it.
perhaps that would be best.
That's an order.
I apologize. It is not my intention to supersede your authority.
All right, droid.
He's just trying to be helpful, dude. You should let
sense a
him take
little of
over
that.
and you should go hang out with your kid.
Okay.
I sense a little K2SO energy in Two Boots.
The Pikes have been trying to contact you. It's time for you to oblige.
Okay, and say what?
I'll tell you exactly what to say.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. Okay.
Jeez.
Take it easy.
The droids in this show got big personalities.
Yeah.
I have Rutivario.
Whoa.
Damn, dude, this fool looks like Namor.
If this is one of your schemes, I will send an army of Pikes to capture and torture you, then feed your remains to my Nixu horde.
Not the
Wow.
Nexu horde.
No big deal. Anything but the Nexu horde.
Get your droid under control. Came to me directly demanding urgent Imperial reinforcements.
What?
We've got patrols searching sector by sector round the clock. We'll find them,
You better.
and I'll handle Two Boots.
Two Boots is reassigned to desk duty.
Oh, Two Boots.
Oh.
You big two goof. What have you done?
You done too goofed.
Too many goofs.
Was he right there?
Oh my god, really? Oh.
Dang.
You silly droid.
Oh, he's got a picture of them on his desk.
Jesus.
Let me pass. I'm not afraid of you.
It's not that you are afraid, it's that you are weak.
Oh, snap.
So insulting to do the one-handed.
No hope.
And behind the back, yeah.
Damn, she's pretty good though. Damn.
You are one of the few Jedi who survived. Now you squander that gift.
Ooh. Oh,
yeah,
shit. Okay.
That was rad.
Black Widow.
refusing your call to fight. Your life is in ruin.
No, don't do it.
No.
Don't give in.
That's pure Sith energy, my dear.
Ooh. Good. Very good. Damn.
I'm going to need that back, Devon.
She did what he wanted her to do.
Yep.
And give in to the anger.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the episode already?
This mission is done.
Whoa.
Adam, you're so used to watching hour-long and 2-hour-long things that, like,
I mean, that didn't even
these
feel like
episodes just
20
fly.
minutes to be honest
Yeah.
with you. That went by really quick. I like the first 2 episodes quite a bit. I like this episode more, and I like the way it's positioning Darth Maul, because I think Darth Maul, for the most part, has been obviously a supporting character in all the shows that he's been in, whether it's, you know, showing up in Clone Wars or Rebels or whatever. Now positioning him as the main character, I love how they play with giving him this like almost omnipresent demonic sort of feeling throughout the show. And obviously it's purposeful in this sequence specifically because he's really trying to manipulate her and stuff. But even in some of the scenes in previous episodes, they are doing that. I think the voice plays a big part in that. Like I think Sam Witwer's voice, the way he says certain things and the way he enunciates certain things, it really makes Darth Maul, like you were saying, Augustine, look really scary.
I do like that they're making him like kind of charismatic. Like, yes, he was obviously had bad intentions in the way he was talking to Devon in this episode, but like, dude's a smooth talker, man. Dude's wiggling into her mind,
smart.
you know, like. Yeah, he's a smart dude. You can tell his intentions are very, very clear. Everything's well thought out that he's doing. There's nothing that's done by mistake. And even like letting her go, you know, that wasn't a mistake. He wasn't overpowered. He got her to feel angry and give in to that a little bit. And that was the little thing he needed to let him know that she could be manipulated, that she could be a good dark side user.
Identify yourself. Hi, Ludivario, illustrious Imperator Krim is cleared for landing.
You've been waiting to kick your ass. Come on down.
Somebody's waiting for him.
Oh, he's packing. Little noisy cricket.
Yeah. Yep. That's a bazooka for him.
The credits, as promised. I didn't have a choice.
Oh no. Ambush.
He's here.
Search every inch of that ship.
Ooh, damn.
Dude, Vario's gonna die.
Ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
Dude.
Damn.
No.
You are not gonna get a shot off
What are you
him.
thinking?
Oh.
He got a shot off him.
Oh, shit.
But it's not Darth Maul.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be one of the other guys.
Oh.
It's going to be one of the other Zabraks.
I'm the one who handed him Maul.
Yeah.
This is probably part of their plan, truthfully.
Yeah.
For a second, dude, I felt bad for this little guy. I mean, he's small, he's cute, like he's a fast talker, but they always have characters like this ultimately make a choice. He probably could have run away.
You think I didn't hear the rumors of Maul's return?
I had no choice. He was going to kill me if I didn't cooperate, but I took care of him before he could get to you.
Yeah, this is their angle.
Bring him closer.
Surprise, mother trucker.
It is. No, it's not. You're right. You're right,
No.
Adam.
Oh, is this?
That's Maul.
Here it is.
Oh.
This is the surprise, motherfucker.
There's our boy. Oh,
damn.
shit. He flipped it on him.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Jesus. That was dope.
That put the tingles in my jangles.
Yeah, that was. I did not know I needed that.
My old ally, seeking safe haven.
God, Maul is so petty, isn't he?
Damn. They were homies?
You failed.
Look, you failed.
This is what awaits all those who have betrayed me.
Woof.
Immediately,
What a
they get
message.
down on their knees.
Hey, my bad, bro.
Christ.
Hey, my bad. I'll do whatever you want. I didn't see nothing.
So, does this mean he's taken over the Pyke Syndicate?
Yep.
Or maybe just this
There you go.
faction of
You
the
just
Pyke
called him my
Syndicate?
lord.
Lord Maul.
You are in charge now, Colt.
Oh, you work for me.
You answer to me.
There you go.
Because I bet you this show is going to have him end up the head
Crimson
of
Dawn?
Crimson Dawn, just like in Solo. Like, it's just going to go right up to his appearance in the movie Solo, where he's Paul Bettany's boss. That's fun, man. This is the thing I love about Star Wars. I love how huge it is. And anytime I watch one piece of it, it gives me the feeling of like, oh, I wish I could watch it all at once. It makes me want to rewatch everything. It makes me want to take the entire thing in as one massive story that it is, right? I don't know what's wrong with me, Adam. I saw you raise your eyebrows when you heard that. And you're like, buddy,
you just need to go on a vacation, brother.
Yeah, man.
I just want to sit and watch 77,000 hours of Star Wars content.
Don't forget all the books.
Like, I'll watch a lightsaber fight from one movie, and
that's how good it is. Hector's a lore whore.
Yeah.
Loves that lore.
I think I am.
Oh my God, how have we not made that a T-shirt? I am a lore whore. How is that not?
I'm a total lore whore for Lord of the Rings.
Should be a series.
Oh, she's gone. She got out.
No, you're never out with Darth Maul.
No.
It's a good thing
Probably
you're
got a tracker on her or some shit.
How did you escape?
It was not easy.
Maul's presence will inevitably attract the Empire. We should leave this planet immediately.
Yeah, dude.
What about the local authorities? There's a detective, Lawson.
Here's where it starts to converge.
Get it? He is a son of the law, this detective. That's why his name is Lawson.
We received an anonymous transmission reported to be the location of the fugitive.
We got a lot of tips, Wade.
Yeah, this one was directed to you specifically.
Specifically.
Oh.
I like that delivery.
Where's the location?
Sector 14Q.
That area is abandoned.
This fool Lawson's always drinking coffee, dude. This fool loves his coffee.
That fool's got to have some stinky coffee breath.
We need a strike team immediately. We wait any longer and we might as well invite the Empire to get him themselves.
Approved.
Just like that, huh?
Make sure you get him this time.
Ain't no problem. Just gonna go catch a Sith Lord. No big deal.
Move it! Move it! Captain.
Have to go sacrifice a bunch of dudes.
Got a lead on Maul's location.
And you're not taking 2 boots?
God damn, 2 boots.
2 boots, what are you doing?
We are not equipped to apprehend this fugitive without adequate support.
No,
Buddy.
I need more time.
Your abuse of protocol potentially places yourself and your squad in terrible danger.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
Ooh, shut him down.
Sorry, buddy.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Cancel that call.
Yeah, they're gonna call back. They'll be like, did y'all call? Did y'all summon us?
And as we know from Andor, even the lowliest little dweeby, like, protocol person in the Empire is going to try to rise the ranks. They're going to follow up on this. They're going to go to this planet. They're going to, like, maybe I'll be able to do something and impress my superior officers. Dweebs.
Nothing in life is certain. But I feel confident the lawman will investigate based on the information I have sent him.
We haven't learned if he's, like, former Jedi, right?
Right.
Well, if he trained her, I'm assuming he was
said
at the temple
they're
at
no
some
longer protectors of the galaxy, so potentially they could have met at some point.
About time.
So they're ex-Jedi.
Who's this, 3 boots?
This feels very, yeah, no boots.
Oh, who's that?
Easy, Lawson.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, God.
What is this? Where's Maul?
Right here. He's got a message for you.
Nice try.
A pleasure to see you again, Captain.
Damn, dude. This whole show is going to be this guy 2 steps behind Maul.
Surely you realize you're greatly outmatched.
I wouldn't say that.
You sure about that?
Damn, dude. Got the big
Mandos and
Tommy
Zabraks,
gun.
dude.
Like this is, you're done. Oh, but wait, these 2 are about to jump in. Okay.
I believe we would both like to avoid any Imperial involvement on this planet.
Smart.
I will not trouble your city so long as you allow me to operate here unimpeded.
Eesh.
We must find Maul.
I mean...
He's here.
Would you like a bad deal or a worse deal?
He'll be taken peacefully and remain under our protection to stand trial.
I admire your spirit, Captain.
It's gonna be a no.
Die well.
Die well. Okay.
You should have offered a better deal.
I swear to God, I heard one of those soldiers go, "Mother."
Yeah, you did.
Ooh.
If you go back and listen to it, they'll say like Mother Poodoo or something, some Star Wars version of it. But basically, the inflection lets you know that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a feeling you would return, Devon.
Oh, he's ready for him.
And just as I hoped, you brought your master.
Oh no! Don't kill off the master.
God.
Don't do that to me.
I don't know if his insurance is that good.
You made the police captain an offer, so we will do the same. Surrender, and you will be unharmed.
Surrender?
No.
This music is tense, dude.
You survive, but you do not live. You should lead and be respected by all.
Instead, you live to run.
Our powers are meant to be used in the service of others.
And look where that's gotten you. Crushed under the heel of those who are inferior to you.
Wow.
It is your unwillingness to use your power that makes you weak.
Oh, he's really telling this to her.
Come on, yeah, exactly.
Because he knows he's not going to change Daki's mind.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Oh, nice.
Boy.
Nice little sweep there.
Damn.
I think this is going to be Daki's Obi-Wan moment.
Ooh.
I don't think he's trying to kill Daki, though.
Oh, nice recover.
Or maybe he is. I don't know.
I love how they add that little, like, Darth Maul jump, you know, that he did in Phantom Menace.
The probe had a position on Maul. I'm going after him.
You're gonna get someone killed, bro.
Yeah.
Oy. Okay. Jeez.
Shit. Oh, here it is.
Oh. And his robo ankle.
Oh, blew out his
knee.
Blew out his ACL.
God damn. Ooh.
Here it is. No, sorry, Daki.
Devon will save him. Hey, come
Oh,
on.
shit, Devon.
Your master is indeed fortunate to have you at his side.
She's fighting him off just like Rey versus Kylo Ren. And it's great. Just like, focus.
Time to go.
Oh, damn. Okay. Ninja, vanish.
Oh, a little ninja vanish action going on. Okay, I guess he's not gonna
kill you.
him.
I'm gonna seduce you. I'm gonna get you to the dark side. Damn it.
He's just slowly wearing her down.
Why didn't you tell me you were a Jedi?
I would think the reasons were obvious.
Dumbass.
Backup is arriving. Go.
There you go.
Nice.
What the noise?
What that noise?
I like this guy, even though he's evil.
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh, his robo leg is malfunctioning.
That's one way to do it.
Oh no. What happened?
Are you sure you're all right?
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Dude,
did he
don't let him
get
go out like
hit?
this. Get him some medical attention, man.
He's got insurance. Come on.
Why do I keep walking into these insurance jokes? You guys are cracking me up, and I should see them coming a mile away.
He's covered by Allstate, brother. He's got the best in the biz.
I get sucked into the story, then you guys remind me. I'm like, that's funny.
I'm sorry I deactivated you, Caboose.
Yeah, dude.
I forgive you, Captain.
But I did call the Empire.
And I hope you will be able
Yeah,
to
he's about to be,
forgive me.
like, Lawson's about to be fired.
Yeah, or arrested or something.
Oh, he put out the call.
Oh, shito. Oh, boy.
A Star Destroyer?
Yeah,
Dude,
he
do you
put
think
out
we're
the
gonna
call
get
to the
Palpatine
Empire.
in this show?
Maul has returned.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. He'd definitely have
That'd
an
be
interest
crazy.
in Maul. That's for sure.
Hey, listen, I'm all for a Darth Sidious, Darth Maul reunion.
That would be fun to see.
It would be.
And I trust, since I'm such a lore whore, I also trust, like, any character who's in play could show up in this show. I trust that the people at Star Wars, the story group, that they'll track everything. That it's like, oh, if we did want to have an appearance by Obi-Wan, where is he? If we did want to have an appearance by Emperor Palpatine, what's he up to? If we did want to have an appearance by Darth Vader, like, where in these timelines of these characters can this work for them to show up, but still make sure that, you know, it doesn't interfere with whatever else comes after this? I trust them all, dude. So it's not just the Emperor. Like, any character is potentially in play, and that's very exciting. Very cool.
Yeah. I'm on the opposite end. I don't want that. I don't want to see Obi-Wan.
I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying I trust them to not screw that up if they do bring in a heavy hitter. That's all I'm saying, including the Emperor. Like I just trust that they won't screw it up, that they know that it'll be, you know, you can't, I don't mean to step on you're going to make the point, and I agree with you. So Adam, I'll tee you up. I agree with your point, which is?
Well, I think my only thing is with doing that kind of stuff, it sets up an expectation also to the audience that you introduce one of those characters, then every episode after that is going to have like some big cameo. And I want the focus to stay on Darth Maul. I think the Emperor makes the most sense out of all of the characters to bring in here because of the betrayal and how Darth Maul feels Darth Sidious really did him dirty. So that character, of all the characters, makes the most sense to me. Darth Vader, I guess you obviously could because he is also in play. I think if you started getting into some of these more classic characters, because the moment that Obi-Wan and Darth Maul have in Rebels is a really significant moment. And I feel like you could obviously do it. I also trust the storytellers to do it. But I think those moments when Obi-Wan appears, I always got the sense that Obi-Wan didn't go off world that often. Now, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show obviously changes that, right? Because it adds all this new lore and context that, like, he went off world, he went to go save young Leia, they had a whole relationship, he faced Darth Vader again, which makes sense when you hear the things that, like, Obi-Wan has said about how many times they met each other and what the outcome of their fights were when they met. And when he sees him again in the Death Star, he goes, "You should not have come back." And you're like, all right, you could assume that the Obi-Wan Kenobi show kind of answers that question. But I think when you start bringing in those classic characters and interweaving them to the story too much, I feel like it sucks the attention away from what the main story is. And, you know, Lawson, kind of talking about like the protagonist of this story, it is Lawson. I will say I find Lawson to be a little less interesting than Darth Maul because he's kind of helping us push the story forward, and he's going to have to deal with the Empire. It's the Andor side of the story. If the Andor side of the story was a little less interesting, like the Andor side of the story is so good, and I want that to be 100% of the story. And I feel like they're really focusing on Darth Maul to be the most interesting part because it is a Darth Maul story at the end of the day. But I still like Lawson, and I still like that side of it. It'll be interesting to see how he interacts and how he works with the Empire and goes against them and Darth Maul and everything. But I think, like, I know for sure, just for myself, I want to see, like, what do we get to know about Darth Maul as a character? If he takes over Crimson Dawn, what does that mean? Who will he interact with? Like, could he interact with Paul Bettany's character from Solo? Like, maybe there's something there that I think could be interesting. So I'm all for, you know, these shows bringing in some of these classic characters. They don't even have to be classic characters. Like, they could be, you know, these tertiary characters that had little tiny roles in some of the movies or other shows. I think I just sometimes worry that the attention will then go completely onto those characters. And it's not even sometimes the storytellers, it's the audience who goes, I want more of that. Bring in that character more. It's like, no.
Right.
That was just like a fun thing. Now we're going back to the story. And this is not just Star Wars. It's happening in DC. It's happening in Marvel stuff. And I think sometimes as the creator, you have to be willing to kind of give yourself those guardrails to understand that, like, if we do this, we're opening up a can of worms, and it's going to put expectations into the audience's brain. And I don't want that to happen with this show. That's a very long-winded answer.
I mean, it's so easy for
I agree.
It's so easy for things to get away from you if you do introduce those types of characters. This is very clearly Maul, Shadow Lord, becomes Lord of something. They called him Lord when he took over the whatever little gang was that he was taking over.
Yeah.
So I think I think we're going to keep it at that. Other lore stuff is great, but I really think that it's just when you're tapping into other potential storylines, I think it just can get too distracting. And like you said, Adam, it just opens up a can of worms where you're just like, okay, well now I have to think about all these other characters and then like all the other things that are happening in the Empire and with everything else that's happening.
You're 7 episodes in and you're like, what's happening in the story that I'm watching? I don't know. What's going on? I forgot. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. But we see this in everything Star Wars, because you run the risk of doing that with any character, right? Like hitting that balance of fitting you in the universe, making you feel like you care about the story, but also like Andor, just little
taste of the glory
of what's happening in the bigger world. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to the first season of The Acolyte. I would love for that show to come back. I liked so much of that show, but I'll say one thing I think was so smart, what we're talking about. They plugged in Yoda just at the very end of that season, because I think to do like a last moments of a season tease is smart. And I didn't have the expectation like, oh, okay, great, Yoda's going to be a main character if season 2 were to happen. I didn't think that. I was like, oh, that's so awesome. It's so smart to put it here, because again, if it's in episode 6, you're going to be for the next couple episodes be like, where's Yoda? I want to know what Yoda's thinking about this. So yeah, exactly. It's a Poochie scenario for all my Simpsons fans. So yes, maybe we'll see what we're talking about in the final moments of this season of Maul. But yeah, dude, I'm just very trusting of the entire story apparatus at Lucasfilm. These guys know their shit front, up, down, and backwards.
If there's
they know
anybody who knows his shit, it's Dave Filoni, dog.
Except for that famous example where Sam Witwer had to correct him because he goes, Padme already met Anakin's mom.
Yeah.
It's like, like that moment that is, it's great. It's so funny that that's been the one Dave Filoni mistake in his entire career of knowing everything else about Star Wars. That it's, you know.
This show was also, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the show was also picked up for a second season. So whatever happens in this first season,
already okay,
which makes sense, because I think with animation they need the time. So I think at this point it's like you either were already working on it or you weren't, because it's going to take time to get it all done. The thing that excites me about that is that this show, or this season, I should say, doesn't have to perfectly like tie into anything. And I truthfully, outside of Solo and Rebels, I don't exactly know how much more lore about Darth Maul has been kind of cooked up. Book-wise, comic book-wise. Like, I'm sure there's stuff out there, and I'm sure plenty of people have read it. So I think that's kind of exciting too, to not know what the next steps are. Like, I know we all know what the end game is, right? Like, we know where he ends up. But that kind of unknown territory of like, where could he go for the next few years? Because there's a lot of potential places and a lot of potential adventures he could go on. So I think that's what's also cool about this show. And I know a lot of people always say like, well, what's the point of making the show if we already know where he ends up? But it's like, but there's so much more room for storytelling. There's like years of storytelling space, so it's like, let's take advantage of it and let's use it up and let's make some cool stuff. And I
hate to be a downer, but we know where every story ends up. We're all dead.
True.
Everybody dies. Everybody on this planet is going to die at some point.
Exactly.
Every character you've ever loved dies at some point, unless it's, I don't know, Superman or some, they'll live into some other universe.
That's too much lore. Hector, that's too much lore. You're going into too much lore, Hector.
That's the omniverse. The omniverse.
It's too much for my brain.
So, it's not the point of life. We all know how it's going to end. So
exactly. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think about these 2 episodes? And are there any characters from the Star Wars universe that you would like to see make an appearance? Or would you rather they stayed away from that? Let us know in the comments below. Check out everything else we're watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.